Unit 5. If I Could Fly. Student's Book, page 74. Activity 1. Listen and read about ideas that could change our lives. Discuss the questions in small groups. Then share your favorite idea with the class. Now you see me, now you don't.
In the Harry Potter movies, Harry puts on a cloak that makes him invisible. When he does that, nobody can see him. Have you ever wished that you could be invisible? If so, you may get your wish sooner than you think. Scientists have been working on bending light around objects to make them hard to see. Think about it. If you could become invisible, what would you do?
Time after time.
People have always thought about traveling to a different time period. What about you? Would you like to go back to medieval times and meet a real knight? Or would you like to see what the future will be like in 100 years? Maybe someday you'll be able to do this. If you could travel through time, what time period and place would you visit? Why?
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a car?
Did you know that flying cars already exist? This vehicle has 4 wheels and wings that fold up. You can drive it on the road. You can also open up the wings and fly in the air. Would you like to have a flying car? What would you use it for?
Student's Book, page 75. Activity 2. Some students are talking about things they could do if they had one of the superpowers in the box. Listen and match.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
1.
If I had this superpower, I could travel anywhere I wanted in the world without having to get on a plane.
2.
I know what superpower I'd want. I'm on my school's track team. If I had this superpower, I'd easily win all of my races. Not only that, I could enter marathons around the world and win all of them too.
3.
There are so many things I could do with this superpower. I could watch the Egyptians build the pyramids. I could meet Shakespeare. And I could watch Neil Armstrong take the first step on the moon. This would be the best superpower ever.
4.
I think I'd choose to be able to lift anything, no matter how heavy. A car, a bus, maybe even a building.
5.
I'd want to have this power because then I could do anything I wanted without anyone seeing me, ever. How amazing is that?
Student's Book, page 76. Activity 4. Listen and read. What's wrong with Captain Allsafe? Captain Allsafe to the Rescue by Buster Marone.
Captain Allsafe is flying over the city looking for signs of trouble.
Everything looks calm and quiet in our city, just as it should be.
Until...
Wait, what's that? I hear children. They're screaming.
Captain Allsafe sees something happening below.
This is a job for Captain Allsafe. Don't worry, kids. I'll save you.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Happy birthday to...
Hey!
Captain Allsafe, if I were you, I'd think about taking a vacation.
Me? Go on vacation? If I did that, the people of this city wouldn't be safe. Wait. Smoke. Fire. This is a job for Captain Allsafe.
Hey, kids! The sausages are...
Oh, no. Maybe I should take a vacation.
Student's Book, page 78. Activity 6. Listen and read. What would Ben and Alexa do if they had a certain superpower?
I'm reading about this guy who can make objects move just by thinking about them. Isn't that cool?
That's very cool. I wish I could do that.
Yeah. If you could move things with your mind, what would you do?
I'd clean up my room. Hands-free. No physical effort.
You're thinking too small, Alexa. If I had that power, I'd move our town closer to the beach.
Oh, I like that. Then we could move all our friends' houses next to our houses.
Now you're getting the idea.
Student's Book, page 78. Activity 8. Listen and match. What would each person do? Make complete sentences. 1.
Dad, do you think we'll ever be able to travel through time?
Wow, that's a hard one, Maya. A lot is possible, but I really don't see how we'd manage time travel. Do you?
I'm not sure. But it would be fun if we could. If you could go back in time, where would you go?
Let me think. Maybe I'd go back to see my great-grandparents who lived in London. My great-grandfather was a shoemaker there. Did I ever tell you that? I'd love to talk to him. I've heard he was a real character. What would you do?
Me? Oh, I already know. That's easy. If I could travel through time, I'd go back to last weekend and spend more time studying for that math test.
2.
You know what question I hate, Kelly?
What?
What do you want to be when you grow up? I have no idea.
Really? I know exactly what I want to be.
Do you?
Yeah. If I could have any job, I'd definitely be a doctor.
That's a really hard job.
I know, but I'd like to help sick people get better.
True. Go for it. I still don't know what I'd be.
3.
Guess what I'm thinking right now, Luke?
You're thinking that if you were quieter, I could get my homework done?
Wrong. Try again. I'm thinking about food.
Oh, don't talk about food. I'm so hungry right now.
So if you could have anything to eat, what would you have?
I'd have ice cream.
I knew it. Look what Mom got us at the supermarket.
Great! We have the best mom in the world.
4.
Daniel, come and see this.
What are you watching?
A TV program about a woman who says that she can talk to animals.
Talk to animals? That's impossible.
I don't know. It looks like she really knows what they're thinking.
Actually, that'd be a nice talent to have. I know what I'd do if I had that talent.
What?
I'd ask Kiku if she likes living with us.
Student's Book, page 80. Activity 12. Read and put sentences A through D in the correct place. Then listen and check your answers. Superpower or super science?
People have always found superpowers fascinating. We love watching movies about superheroes. They can do all the things that humans can't do. Or can we? Every year, engineers create new technologies that people couldn't even imagine in the past. Here are 3 surprising things that scientists are already working on. Have you ever seen a gecko climb up a wall and wondered why it doesn't fall off? Geckos have very sticky feet, which stop them from slipping off the wall. If a human could climb like a gecko, it would seem like a superpower. Scientists are experimenting with plastic to make an adhesive, a kind of glue, that will let humans climb up walls, and they're close to succeeding. How would you like to be able to tweet without using a keyboard? Believe it or not, there's a scientist who's trying to make this possible. His idea uses a cap with electrodes. While wearing the cap, he concentrates on one letter at a time
spelling out his message on a computer screen. He's able to tweet 8 letters a minute, but in the future, who knows? It would certainly make texting in class easier. Mark Ralston, a computer designer, thinks that computers as we know them, a monitor, a keyboard, and speakers, limit us. He believes that we need to start thinking that the computer is the room we're in, and we interact with it using voice or gestures. Imagine, for example, being able to watch the news on the kitchen table, make a video call on your refrigerator, and read a recipe on the wall above your oven by activating the computer using voice or gestures. This would really be a digital world. It seems that the future has endless possibilities. One day, we might be climbing buildings like Spider-Man does, or communicating only by thinking. The only problem? We'll have to invent new, more exciting superheroes.
Student's Book, page 82. Activity 16. Listen and read. Note your answers to the personality quiz. Then check your score. What are most people in your class like? What are you really like? Choose one answer each time.
1. Complete this sentence. If I won a lot of money, A. I'd be able to give a few dollars to my sister, brother, best friend. B. I could spend it all on me. C. I'd definitely give half to charity. 2. Which piece of advice do you like best? A. If I were you, I'd try to make friends all through life. B. The most important thing in life is money. C. We should all try to make the world a better place. 3. What would you do if you found $20 in the street? A. I might take my friend out for pizza. B. I'd go shopping and buy myself new stuff. C. I'd give it to a homeless person. 4. Which idea do you like best? A. If I had wings and could fly, I could give rides to my friends. B. If I had superpowers, I might become super rich. C. If I could go back to the past, I'd be able to stop all wars before they started.
Student's Book, pages 84 and 85. Activity 24. Listen and read. Choose the correct words in parentheses. Superheroes from different cultures.
In 1938, a man in a red cape and a blue costume appeared in an action comic book for the first time. He was strong enough to lift a car, and he could fly. Superman was the first superhero, and he went on to become famous all over the world. Every superhero has a story. Generally, they've suffered a trauma. Batman, for example, lost his family and wants to save people from similar situations. Something often happens to them accidentally to give them their superpower, too. Spider-Man is bitten by a spider at a science exhibit, which turns him into a human spider. Also, heroes often have a normal daily life. In everyday life, Superman is a reporter. Although many superheroes originated in the USA, there are many other countries with their own superheroes. Japan, which has the largest comic book industry in the world, called manga, has many heroes. Mexican writers started creating their own native heroes in the 1990s. And in India, comic books have been around for the last 50 years. Here are some popular examples.
Catgirl Nuku Nuku, Japan.
In everyday life, this hero is called Atsuka. Nuku Nuku Natsuma. She's an android with a cat's brain, but she goes to school every day with her brother, Ryonosuke. Nuku Nuku is a highly advanced android with the reflexes and senses of a cat. She also has superhuman strength.
Meteorics, Mexico.
He goes to school where he's known as Aldo. He has superhuman strength and can throw bolts of blue lightning. He gained his superpowers when he swallowed a piece of meteorite that fell to Earth. His mission is to protect Mexico City from dangerous criminals.
Bantul the Great, India.
Bantul just does odd jobs. If he didn't have his superpowers, he might not get into trouble, but he often does. He takes care of 2 mischievous schoolboys. He has a really big appetite, and sometimes he eats a whole whale for breakfast. Bantul is incredibly strong. He could stop a train if he stood in front of it. He can move things just by blowing air out of his mouth, and bullets can't hurt him.
Student's Book, page 88. Activity 33. Listen, read, and repeat. 1,
Walked.
2,
D. Cleaned.
3,
Id. Painted.
Student's Book, page 88. Activity 34. Listen and blend the sounds. 1,
Ch. T. Watched.
2,
D. Climbed.
3,
T. Id. Wanted.
4,
T. Looked.
5,
D. Called.
6,
D. Id. Ended.
Student's Book, page 88. Activity 35. Listen and chant.
We walked in the jungle and we climbed trees that ended in the sky. We looked at birds and we wanted to fly.